Hey everybody, it's Timotika here. I'm I know it's been a very long time since I've made a a sit down in front of a computer webcam video. But I've been very preoccupied with work and my hobbies and certain things I've been doing with people and everything, so I never got time to do a video. But since I'm not in the best position right now, I think this will be a perfect time to make a sit down in front of a camera video. Well, I'm making it because like one of the things I want to do in my life, I have big dreams, and I have also big time goals as well. And you want to know something? One of them is driving. This is my driver's manual. My parents don't fully approve yet because you want to know something? I got into an accident once in 2018 with my dad's car. And you want to know something? It was not because I wasn't paying attention. It was because I mistaked one pedal for the other. But you want to know something? My mom and dad are very hard on me. I do have a little bit of anxiety. And you want to know something? The reason why that is because I'm trying to make my parents proud. I'm trying to impress them. I'm trying to show them that I can be on my own, that I can drive, that I can go to school or BOCES or college, and that I can live on my own, and so on and so forth. But sometimes they actually require more than I can handle. I had to spend the whole afternoon cleaning my apartment today because it wasn't clean enough every time I cleaned it, and I have to do it now. I have to do it pretty much on a few daily basis now. Like one of the things I'm actually trying to work on is commitment and getting over my anxiety. My dad My dad actually, you want to know something? It's a pain in the neck because it took till I was 21 to get my learner's permit to drive, and I'm 24 years old now and I still don't have my license. And you want to know something? And you want to know something there's a lot of things I'm trying to do that I need to do in order to pursue my dreams and stuff. But here's the thing with my dreams that I want to be the best entertainer one day. And part of it's gonna be making movies with me driving cars and stuff like that, or me modeling inside of cars. I can't do that if I don't have my license. And even if I could do something around that, like they have computer graphic stuff around it, it won't make sense for me to drive in movies but not drive in real life. And that's why I'm fighting hard, nail into tooth to get my license, because I always wanted to drive since I was a kid. And you want to know something? Without my license, I mean, it could be like my dream career could be at stake. And same thing with college and BOCES and stuff like that too. I know it takes commitment and a lot of discipline and stuff, but I'm doing that. I'm overcoming any problems that I used to have. But sometimes my parents, I feel like they want me to be 100% perfect all the time. And I can't be perfect. That's the level of what they want me to be when it comes to responsibility and stuff. It's almost impossible for me to accomplish. And I can't do that. I spent 2 years in a special needs program called DDI, and I had to deal with people I didn't like. I had to waste 10 to their unjust rules and regulations. In their ways of believing. I had to dedicate my whole life to it. They treated me like a kid in that program. I had to give up independence, and I had to give up things that were important to me. And I hated that program so much. I didn't like it one bit there. You know, same thing with sometimes like when I see my friends drive, like, you want to know something? Like, my very best friend, he's a very successful person, but I am not. No matter how hard I try, like, it seems like no matter how hard I try, whatever it is that I want or deeply need, that's what I can't get. It's just not fair to me. You know? So it seems like the harder I try, the further away it feels. Like, it's same thing with the whole boyfriend and girlfriend thing. Like, I'm a bisexual as well, and because you know something, like, I'm autistic and a bisexual. And you want to know something? Like, first let me get past with the autism thing. Having autism actually does give you issues, but somehow many people are able to overcome their issues when it comes to their autism. So basically, like, I have autism, but I can't control that. I was born with it, but I'm not gonna grow and succeed because I know my parents deep down want me to be successful, but they don't approve on all my decisions because it's like they're afraid they're gonna see me fail. And I know that I get that because they're my parents. They want what's best for me, and they want me to actually understand everything before because they too want me to succeed. But they can. But I'm not going to succeed if people don't give me a chance. And it's like the boy. And like it's just ridiculous that I'm already 24 years old. I still don't have a full education I still am not in college. I still am not driving, or have a license, and I'm still don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend yet because I'm also bisexual. I had my best friend, who's the successful best friend I had. He was one of my crushes. I was trying to actually get into a relationship with him, and he turned me down because of his religious beliefs. And I really don't believe. And here's the thing too. I actually too have religious beliefs, but I don't have this. But I don't believe that whole LGBT thing being a sin. I made a whole video on that, and I'm probably gonna do some more on that in the future. But I can't. Yes, but I mean, like, there was a girl I liked too in the summer of 2017, and I actually met named Grace. And just think about it. Tim, Grace, Tim. To me, those names go together perfectly. I haven't seen her ever since. I should have asked for her number and everything, but the thing is that I mean, it's just ridiculous that I mean, I have a job. These two jobs, the two jobs I have, Walgreens in Riverhead, New York, and the YMCA in East Hampton, New York. The YMCA is closed because of the pandemic. And because COVID-19 also actually stopped me from pursuing my dreams. I was supposed to start both season college courses in driving school in March. And the pandemic pretty much destroyed that for me. And I pretty much now wasting more extra time at home and with just only one job. What's even worse is that the two jobs I have, I did not get them on my own. It's a good thing that I have these jobs, but I like my jobs, but it's like, the problem is I didn't get them on my own. I had to have DDI to help me with that, and I really did not want that for myself. I mean, part of being an adult is to actually do things on your own. You're supposed to make your. You're supposed to make your story. You're supposed to make. You need to. You need to do to accomplish your achievements on your own. And I couldn't do that with the DDI program on my back. You know, it's just pathetic that, like, also like I tried hard because sexual attraction and romantic attraction doesn't just come from me right away. I have to develop a friendship with the person, and I have to like, and they have to like and they have and they have to, and then I have to. We both have to agree that we want a romantic relationship with each other because otherwise it's just a one-sided relationship, and that nobody. It's not right to have that. So you know what I mean, like. I actually, like it's just strange because since I started high school in '09, it's basically, I feel like nothing has been going right. Right. I'm 24 years old already and never been on a date, and that's not because I haven't tried hard. I mean, I did try, but a lot of people just kept on tearing me down. You know. You know, being a bisexual as well, not just being autistic, but a bisexual as well. People think very little. Yes, people are like with religious beliefs think they will deny us jobs, they will deny us marriage rights, and to get married, and it's just not. That's just not fair. And as for autism, people think so little from us because we're autistic. They think they think that we haven't grown or matured because of who we are as individuals. Even though people have been fighting for so many years on that, but progress has been made, but not enough progress. It's just crazy. It seems like no matter how hard I try, whatever it is that I want or deeply need, that's what I can't get. It started in high school when I first started in '09, high school in '09. Like yes, we started for a while. We weren't very stable financially, and you want to know something like, like then my teachers actually didn't trust me in the general ed classes or after school activities that I kept on making deals with them since the previous school year. And you want to know something? They turned me down. I fought for years, for my whole first 4 years of high school, my main 4 years of high school, because I stayed as a post grad after that. I made a little progress from 2013 to 2015, but it was very little. It meant very little to everyone. Then it basically just collapsed, and I pretty much fell back 20 plus steps. Yes. I pretty much fell back to like square one, which to me it felt more like square -3. So we have to I have to do all I can and fight to make sure as I get into the, it's like fight to like fight and actually fight nail into tooth to actually work hard enough to actually get back up to square zero. So then I can pretty get to square one. I know that sounds like me overreacting, but it's just that like it's just that like yes, I work 2 jobs. I'm glad I actually have 2 jobs. I work part time, and at least I'm doing something. One of them I don't have right now because of the pandemic, and that's another thing. COVID-19 really ruined it for me because I was going to do a video. I was going to do a video on coronavirus and everything like that, but I'm going to still do that in the future. But and we actually have some hope for like vaccines and stuff. Okay, but that will be in another video. I'll talk about. I mean, right now it's because of the pandemic as well as my autism and stuff like that. It's just like stuff. It's just a bunch of. I can't speak. I don't know how to talk. It's just that it's just that like they have all these roadblocks. I have all these roadblocks like that are holding me back. And it's like I can't really I'm trying to find ways to actually get past them so I can actually overcome them, and then I can actually pursue my goals and my hopes and my dreams and stuff. I mean, I'm doing everything I can, and if you're wondering, and it's like, I mean, like, it's just that my main 4 years of high school were crap, and I told you, like, I just told you already about that, and it's like, and then I made a little bit of progress in the next 3 years from 2013 to 2015, but then pretty much I got set back like 20 plus steps, and I have to like progress to square zero, and it's like I'm down like to square one again, which to me it felt like I said before, it says I'm like on square -3 to 5, and I have to do all I can to progress to square zero, so then I can move on to square one. And I know like it's just me, it sounds like me overreacting, but it's like it's just so hard. It's just so hard, you know. It seems like no matter how hard I try, it just the further away it feels. Like I have my 2 jobs that I make decent money, but that's actually like the thing. That's actually one of the only things that people found to be acceptable for the special needs community to have, that also everyone else has, in the who are typical and high functioning. And it's like, and like so, having a job or 2, making money, that's easy, of course, but I feel like sometimes girlfriend or boyfriend, never gonna happen. Driver's license, never gonna happen. College and BOCES experiences, never gonna happen. Like I'm never gonna like. I sometimes like getting something created exactly the way you want it to be, and then getting it fully protected by copyright and trademark law, and then getting hundreds of thousands of people seeing it. Never gonna happen. Making friends besides people with special needs, never gonna happen. Sometimes I feel like that too. Like I feel like I'm never gonna produce my own show or my own series or create my own net or make my social media accounts better. And sometimes I wonder if like, and sometimes I feel like as well, like, am I going to pursue my ultimate dream with the TV network and stuff like that? Of course not, because sometimes I feel like I just feel like I suck. I can't make I can't make people happy no matter how hard I try. People who are caring for me, because I had to clean my apartment today, and now I have to do it pretty much every few days because like my parents need me to do that in order for me to live on my own apartment, because in a matter of time in a matter of time eventually I'm gonna have to be fully independent. I'm gonna have to make my own choices and work for the journey on my dream career. I can't do that anymore. I can't do that without if I don't have everything. If I can't get everything that's on my list. It's like a puzzle that's incomplete. It means nothing if it's an incomplete puzzle. It's like if you were working on this puzzle and it was incomplete, there was no more piece. You couldn't find any piece of the last of the pieces. Then the puzzle it barely means barely means hardly anything. I need to have all the pieces. I need to have the full puzzle of my life, of my future. I know life is not easy for anyone. I know some of you may think that I'm bitching about nothing, but it's but you want to know something, and I know it could be a lot worse, but it could be better, much better too, and I want better. I don't want my life to I don't want to just be okay with just being okay with the rest of my life. I want it to be like it was during my childhood, when it was, like I kept saying in previous videos. I want it to be 20 times better than that even. I want my future life to be great. I want, why is that so much? I want it to be successful and far beyond normal. Why is that so much? Why is that so much to ask? Why is that so much? Is that so wrong? So that's pretty much all I gotta say. This isn't the life I actually chose. This is the life I had to settle for, because for right now, this was the only lifestyle that was available. That was available for me. I couldn't always make all my choices on my own, or all my choices. Period. I just had to learn to be okay with the lifestyle. I had to learn to just accept it. For the past 11 years now, it pretty much, I just have to keep on settling. It's just so hard. I'm hoping that I will come out of the state one day, and I'll be able to make all my choices on my own, and I'll be able to succeed, and I'll be able to create a future that I always wanted. You know what I mean? Because I actually am you want to know something? There's so many things I actually am worried about as well, which is why my anxiety is sometimes up. And my parents need to cut me some slack, because what they want from me, a high level of maturity, responsibility, and stuff like that they want from me, is almost impossible for anyone to get. It's like they want me to be 100% perfect, and it's like the song says, "'Cause we lost it all. Nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect." And I had behaviors in my life even during childhood. And it was like, a pain in my huge. It was like, that's what set me back a little bit. I wanted to move on from them and go and overcome any limitations, but it's just so hard to overcome these damn limitations. I have overcome some of them, but it's like my childhood, my worst moments in my entire life, the behaviors that I had, it just sometimes hits me 20 times hard. I can't be perfect. But sometimes, and I know my parents said that we don't want. It's okay if you're not perfect. We don't want you to be perfect. We didn't say you have to be perfect. But sometimes I feel like they do want me to be perfect. And it's like, and it's like, I just can't be. Sometimes with all the hard work, I feel like I do so much, and it's like it's not enough. I can't make them I can't make people happy no matter how hard I try. But anyways, that's pretty much it. My whole life from the past 11 years, I just had to keep on settling. I mean, like, I try to appreciate everything that I do have, of course. But you want to know something like, but I try to drive for the best that I can get. I have to keep settling for the best I can get, which is still not the best to me, but it's the best, probably the best I could get in general. But you want to know something like, the best I can get, I feel like I can get it's just crap. So, you know, it's just a pain in my butt, you know. I'm hoping that, yes, I have hope sometimes that it will get better, and I just need to believe in myself. But it's hard to believe in myself if people don't. If people don't approve on everything, including your own parents, you know, it's hard to actually even be happy. I sometimes feel like anxious and depressed, and sometimes sad even because sometimes it's very hard to be happy when you don't have hardly anything to be happy about. You know? So, anyways, I pretty much am. I just don't always feel like that. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's just that it's just hard for people to understand me because I don't have many friends. I don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend. I mean, I don't have a lot of family to support me except for probably my own immediate family, but that's, there's even limitations for them as well on the support level. Like I said before, I have very little people to talk to and everything. I have a counselor. I only see him once a week, and I see like my staff member Eric because I actually work with a guy because I'm autistic. But he works for me, but it's like there's a limited amount of support that he can even give me too. He barely, sometimes he doesn't always talk to me when I actually try to talk to him. But I'm hoping that I can overcome it somehow. Well, anyways, that's all I have to say, really. Well, I'll be making more videos in the future. I'm going to be doing a few videos on the coronavirus and its vaccines that are hopefully going to come out by next year. I'm even going to do some about other videos about this topic. Maybe even some videos about autism or bisexuality or religious or political religious truth versus dogma and so on and so forth, as well as childhood nostalgia and everything like that. And I'm going to try to make more professionally made videos rather than just sit down in front of a camera ones. But I'm still going to do sit down in front of a camera ones because, as well as entertainment-based videos, because it's basically because I think I need to make more videos. I barely make that many videos now. I'm going to try to improve my social media account. Well, I hope you all are having like a. I hope you all are trying to get by with the pandemic, and hopefully we get our lives back, our full society back soon, and the coronavirus, this pandemic eventually fades away into oblivion, and then we can live our normal lives again. If not almost. Well, anyways, people, everyone, thank you for watching this, and I hope to see you all soon. I hope to pursue my goals real soon. So that's all you guys. This is Timotika tuning off, and I'll see you on the wild side.